So, hi guys, this is Marvelous Maribel, and I would like to share my thoughts to you guys about, let's say, cultural values. Um, for me, cultural values is very important, especially for us female ladies, women, and we supposed to have this kind of values that we have to respect ourselves, love ourselves, and have the respect for our own self and body, because that's very important first of all in life, before we go into any relationship, because you have to love yourself first before you enter that relationship, because us as a female, we are very emotional. And for us to be just be comfortable about entering a relationship without any caution at all makes us very vulnerable, or very, I would not say we um, can be weak um, in that matter, because all the time we're losing because of, men are not um, losing nothing. Let's put it that way. Um, in a way, because they're men and they'll do whatever they want to do, and they're not emotionally attached like us female. And so for us, if a female who just don't care, or actually, if you don't have that love to yourself, you're not that type of person who just value yourself, then you just, messed up. But for a female who have morals, values, and beliefs, then you are more likely to be successful in a relationship. And based on from my study and research, that, of course, I'm also comparing it to my journey, that, you know I mean, about love. And when you expect, um, or assuming in a relationship, I mean, that's really the two types that we should be aware of and be careful about it, because if we have that kind of thing, expectation and assumption in a relationship, we tendency to get hurt. Let me give you example. Expectation, we expect men to always buy some stuff for us and anything like that. And if you're really into the relationship, you are not really into material stuff or anything, that you expecting something. You expect for that person to do something for you. Let that person be his own self. They're gonna do whatever they want to do. It's just the way they handle themselves, because you have to realize their pathology, their childhood, how they've been raised. So those are kind of, things that we have to look. And then for assumption is, you assume this, you assume that. And so of course that's negative thoughts, and that's not good to assume everything, and then you don't have the facts yet. So that's kind of make us get troubled on a relationship. But I just kind of want to, open up and kind of have some kind of opinion about relationship based on what I observe in um, the community all over the world. I mean, it's all relationship, all culture are differences. It's vary to every female, But of course, it's just the universal being a female, is only one thing. It's just respecting yourself, respecting your body. And I just don't approve to those female who kind of, you know, representing us as other female who doing the right thing, that they just abusing themselves, letting man after man after man, using them. And so, and act like they're the victim, but they're not, and, trying to blame men for, disrespecting them. But actually, it's a female who disrespecting their own self. So, I'm not into one-sided, at first I'm that kind of person that, I just, it's irritating that why men do that to us, or, why they do do or using female. But I realized in my research, like I said, it's not them, it's not their fault, because you have to blame your own self for acting or adapting or entering to that relationship, and you're not, or you don't have the knowing of how to handle the relationship. You think that, oh, I just want a relationship, then jump into um, conclusion, or just don't care. But you have to realize that you have to care, because if you want that relationship or good relationship, and I realize also that having a good relationship is not all about love. Actually, it's not just keep on loving that person, because like I said, it's like we are all different, human being. We have all different feelings and different personalities. And so what I observe, and from my research is that we don't have to focus on how to love that person, is we have to focus on how to understand that person. Like I said, we have to look it up, based on their childhood, based on the pathology, based on that what they've learned growing up, um, on their how they react or how they manage a relationship, especially, you know, for um, types of, I'll say, men that, they just don't care, about female. But, it's not all male are bad, and not all women are bad. That's why, my thing is, I try to understand us as a human being. That's not, nobody's perfect, that everybody is not personal. I mean, a lot of people, when we go out or I go out, it's like miserable people. They don't want to smile. They just mad in the world. But don't blame us as other people who is more confident, fixed up. And so if it's like, if you don't like where you at or what's your status, then, you cannot blame other people for that matter. So I just kind of want to share these thoughts to you guys, and hope that I can, open up your mind about some thoughts, some of my thoughts that I share with you guys about the topic, and hopefully that I can share some more opinions about stuff. Thank you.